Good morning, Mox, and welcome back to the Weekly Report. My name is John Nocita.
And my name is Bialkowski, and this is your Campus Weekly News Show.
From a new mural to registering to vote and rising music stars, there's a lot to discuss, so let's get into it. This is your Weekly Report. Have you noticed the new mural on the first floor of the Rogers Building? If not, Friday, September 29th is the perfect time to go and check it out, because Meet the Artist reception will be being held in its honor.
Having graduated in 2018 with a graphic design major from Florida Southern College, Katie Sutton painted the mural herself. While most of her murals are featured in window shop displays downtown Dade City, this work is a wonderful way for her to circle back to her roots. Sutton also owns a company called Sparkman Designs, where she showcases her photography, design, and artwork.
The Meet the Artist reception will be held in the Rogers Building from 5 to 7 p.m. today, and it will be a great way to connect with Sutton.
Next Wednesday, October 4th, the Florida Southern Chamber Singers will perform their first concert of the year, A Song Around the World Volume 1. This performance will be the first installment of a two-part series. Director Dr. Beth Gibbs will lead the audience through a large variety of cultural pieces, and this will celebrate, quote, what makes each culture and nation unique, while highlighting the ways in which song can bring us together, end quote. Tickets are available for free for all FSC faculty, staff, and students on the box office website or via their phone number at 863-680-4296.
Tonight at 6 p.m., the budding FSC Writing Club will be hosting the first installment of their guest author series in Danforth Chapel. This Passport event will feature guest author Kaelyn, a Lakeland local. Terrell is a lover of Gothic and romantic literature, is a self-published author of 2 young adult book series, and co-author of several short story collections. In addition to writing, Terrell is a dedicated stay-at-home mom of her 3 children. The event coordinators encourage attendees to RSVP on Engage before attending the event in order to collect some questions for the author.
On September 13th, the first ever student-led convocation was held, allowing student leaders from notable organizations around campus to advise students on how to make the most out of their college experience. New resources were announced, such as Mox After Dark program, which allows student spaces to be open for longer hours. The Mox Ride Home system, which ensures discounted Lyft rides, was also announced. At the end of the event, every student received a free shirt to participate in the brand new Really Red Friday system. To finish off the assembly, ACE announced the Southern Takeover performers, with pop singer Brooke Alex as the opener and rock band The Scarlet Opera as the main performance.
Florida Southern College is added to their safety team this year in the form of a furry friend. Our reporter Emma Lauren Poole went on the scene to meet this new canine employee and spoke with Sergeant Sean Finney about this pup's purpose on campus. Over to you, Emma.
As fentanyl-laced narcotics have made their way to college campuses across the United States in recent years, Florida Southern College Director of Safety and Security Eric Rauch decided to take a different approach to preventing this issue. And spoiler alert, he's adorable.
Meet Dean, a 1.5-year-old black Labrador retriever from Colombia. He works with the Lakeland Police Department along with his handler, Sergeant Sean Finney.
Dean is completely free to the college as a donation from a private citizen in Lakeland. Dean is currently trained to find narcotics, so he is a narcotics detection and a squirrel detection dog. As you can see, he's chasing squirrels.
At first, the Department of Safety and Security was concerned with how Dean would be perceived. However, Sergeant Finney and the rest of the safety department share that Dean is strictly a preventative measure meant to keep fentanyl off campus and be a valuable resource for any student who needs him.
So if he can deter people from coming out and bringing anything on campus, that's what we want him to do. And I think everybody knows dogs make you feel good. If you're down, come say hi to him, come visit with him, come love on him. He's when he's not being bashful, he's completely social. Gotta say, Dino.
It is part of the job of everyone on Florida Southern College campus to help Dean learn how to socialize. A college campus environment is very unfamiliar to him, but with the help of students, faculty, and staff alike, Dean can become more comfortable with his surroundings and unleash his full inner puppy. Emma Lauren Poole with FSC TV. Back to you.
Thank you, Emma. Now, Anna, let's shift over from on-campus news for a bit. What's going on in Lakeland?
Well, John, artists and plant enthusiasts are going to be thrilled to learn that a new DIY terrarium bar will be coming to Lakeland. The Rustic Jungle is an artesian marketplace that will be open to the public starting tomorrow, located in the nearby coffee shop, Unfiltered Lakeland. This experience will allow customers to build their own terrarium and buy a new plant or two. The owner, a Facebook plant influencer named Austin's Backyard Garden, is best known in Lakeland for his space at the local antique store Dixieland Relics. He teased more new updates being unveiled at Unfiltered tomorrow, which will be revealed on their Instagram at unfiltered_coffee_house.
It sounds pretty interesting. I might have to go check that one out. But now getting out of Lakeland as election season approaches, any U.S. citizen of 18 years or older is eligible to register to vote. Regardless of your state of residency, the government has made this process simple to complete. Visit usa.gov/register to vote and follow the step-by-step instructions to register either online, by mail, or in person at your local office. For other special circumstances, such as abroad and family voters, the Federal Voting Assistance Program lets you register to vote and request an absentee ballot. Registering to vote ensures that your voice will be heard for all future elections.
In preparation for a possible winter COVID-19 surge, the Biden administration has decided to revive its program of offering Americans free coronavirus tests through the mail. Dawn O'Connell, the Assistant Secretary for Preparedness and Response at the Department of Health and Human Services, says that the $600 million project will fund the purchase of 200 million tests. This is 4 tests per household to replenish the nation's stockpile as tests are being sent out. Households can apply to receive their tests starting now by visiting covidtests.gov.
Moving on from U.S. news, with the final months of 2023 approaching, it is the perfect time to reflect on any new and upcoming stars that have swept the music industry. In early February, Bronx drill star Ice Spice broke into the internet with her single Boy's a Liar Part 2, which gained instant momentum from fans. Spice has gone to collaborate with infamous stars such as Nicki Minaj and Taylor Swift.
Taking a look at the other side of the musical spectrum, country artists like Bryan and Noah Kahan have exponentially grown in fame, with Bryan's tour dates being released and sold out within minutes. Bryan started releasing music through YouTube in 2017 while he was in the Navy, and the artist is now taking leave in order to perform for his millions of fans. His song with Casey Musgraves, I Remember Everything, is currently sitting at number 3 on the Billboard Top 100 chart.
Vermont native Noah Kahan is also breaking the surface of the alternative and indie genres, becoming the 5th artist in history with 18 songs in the Billboard Hot Rock and Alternative charts in 1 week, alongside David Bowie and Taylor Swift, according to Live Nation Entertainment. Time will only tell what other artists will rise to the top at the end of this year.
British indie artist Bakar released his 3rd studio album, Halo, this past week on Thursday, September 21st. On the album, there are a few popular singles, one being Alive, which just hit over 6.5 million streams on Spotify. He described the process of the album as going back to his true indie rock roots. This is Bakar's 2nd album in the last 2 years, releasing Nobody's Home in February last year, with the hit single The Mission, which has amassed over 27 million streams in the last year and a half. Bakar has been awarded by his fans for his consistency, with just over 9 million monthly listeners on Spotify.
Now taking a quick look at sports news, the NFL begins their series of international games this Sunday at 9:30 a.m. on ESPN+. The game will be played in the world-renowned Wembley Stadium in London, England. The matchup is between 2-1 Atlanta Falcons and the 1-2 Jacksonville Jaguars, who have become regular participants in these international matchups. The Jaguars will stay across the pond after this matchup against the rebuilding Falcons team to face off against the red-hot 2-1 Buffalo Bills. The NFL will host this second matchup in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, also in London.
Well, John, and I'm sure that we're going to be seeing a lot of new fans at the stadiums, thanks to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
That's for sure, Anna. It's surely going to be something you won't want to miss.
Anyways, Mox, that's all for this week's edition of the Weekly Report. My name is Anna Bialkowski, saying thank you with John Nocita, and we will see you here next week.